Alrighty, we're moving on to number 2. That's right. This time we're going to be making a balloon that uses 3 260s. And you see that I didn't blow them up all the way. I used about a hand's width, maybe 5 fingers wide. Okay, and you see that I have a yellow and a black round this time. And you can see the colors that I used. Markers are red, black, and white. And then the colors there for the 260s are black, blush, and red. So I'm going to start by tying off the blush and the black together. And I'm going to start with the pinch twist, and then I'm going to twist those two alongside one another before I add the red one. There we go. It's almost like your basic princess head if you want to see it that way. See? And then our red one gets added right there. And you see my face there for a second. I was winding around that blush balloon and my hand got caught. My arm did. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and measure just about the length with the top of that pinch twist there on the head for the red part. Pinch twist to the bottom, come right back up, and I'm going to make one longer than the other, just slightly. Okay. Alright, so the red is actually done. So we'll get rid of that. And we're going to go ahead and move to the black at this time. Okay, and the first thing we're going to start with is our arms. That's right, yeah, arms, not muscles. And the way I'm going to do that, the measurement for that is I just go down beside the red and I just do about an inch higher, so that way it isn't too long when I put it on the front there. And I'm just going to roll that onto the red, just like I did with that SpongeBob design earlier. Alright, so we're going to continue with the black. It's going to go up the side of the head, twist into the pinch twist, and it's going to come right down the other side. Yep, just like that. Now because we have so much left over here at the end, there is an option if you don't have black rounds and you don't want to do it. You could probably do a couple loops at the top with the pinch twist to work the design that way, but I really like keeping the scrap at the end for the tail. You'll see, I'll come back to it in just a minute. Yep, that's the tail. Alrighty, so now we're moving to our blush. And our blush is, again, just like we did with the SpongeBob, we're going to do 2 bubbles. We have one that's a spacer, and then the second one's going to end up pinch twisted. So we're going to go around the front, right back to that second bubble, pinch twist it, and then the blush is done at that point. So we'll be getting rid of it. There we go. Alrighty, so we're getting there. So now we're going to be using our black round to split that, and that's going to create our ears. And so between the black round and the yellow, the black is going to be a little bit bigger. Does it matter that much? Just a little. I always prefer the ears to be bigger. Okay, and then we have our yellow round coming up. This is going to be our shoes. And it just goes on the bottom of the red. Alrighty, so hopefully you can tell exactly what this is now without me saying. So I'm just putting a little puff in there. I'm not even tying it, just a little puff, and then I'm going to roll it around that back pinch twist so we get our little tail. And that's going to bring it to a conclusion before we move on to the arts. Thanks for listening to this, but don't leave because we're going to do the art. Thank you so much. I don't know what I'm doing. Alrighty, there it was. So if you made the SpongeBob, the Mickey Mouse would be just as easy. That's the cool part, except we just have 2 rounds instead of the 1 just because of the ears. So you see, it's overall, I'm pretty proud of the design. I'm really happy because now when kids ask me for Mickey Mouse, I don't have to say no or go for a wand topper, which is nothing wrong with that because it's even faster than this. But now you can definitely, you know, if you're a restaurant and stuff like that, you don't have to say no. So we're going to keep the artwork real basic again. And then one thing to keep in mind is you could definitely jam a 160 in there. to do a little nose if you want to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Right now I'm going to draw it on though, okay? So I'm going to do all the black art first, and then I'll go in and fill in the rest of the stuff. So I'll do my best to draw it here and then turn it so you can see it right away. So we're going to do 2 little ovals for the eyes. Do little eyebrows. Hold that there for a second. Okay. And for the nose, we're just going to do a bigger oval. Right in. So you can see we got our nose going on there. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cool. I like it. All right. And we could leave it that way as far as the mouth goes, but let's go ahead and open the mouth up by doing another circle, half circle shape there, okay? And then with our tongue, we're not just gonna do flat, we're gonna put a little dip in it there. There we go. All right, we're just about done here. Okay, for that tongue, I already see I colored all of that in black. And then we're gonna add our little buttons on the belly here. Okay, so the other 2 colors we're gonna use is the white to color in the buttons and the red to color in the tongue. And that'll bring this one to a conclusion. I hope you're as excited about this as I am, because this whole time I've been sitting on these for a while, and I was like, do I share? Do I not share? But the jam, how could you not? How could you not? It's fun, right? And you want people to do a good job, and you want the client to be like, you know, just wowed at the things you can do. And before it used to be like, when they asked for Mickey Mouse, you used to be like, oh brother. That's it. It's gonna be the death of you. So hopefully you really like this, and it looks really cute to you. Again, I'm really proud of this design, and so I hope that it brings you lots of money and everything, notoriety, like that. It just does a really good job for you, and it's one of those things that is a real workhorse for you. You know, makes everybody very happy. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be going on to the next one soon.